This is Year in Review.
This week at Renaissance, we had our iLab Kickoff Assembly. During this assembly, we donated the proceeds of our senior CD last year to Brightstone, an organization for adults with special needs.
This week in Renaissance, in our Digital Art 2 class, we learned about aesthetics and proper camera techniques and natural lighting to capture a shot.
This week at Renaissance, we chose our iLab groups. We introduced our projects to the school, and we interviewed potential group members.
This week at Renaissance, we built contraptions so the egg would not crack when we dropped it to the ground. So we basically did an egg drop to prove our understanding of forces like normal force and gravity.
This week at Renaissance High School, we had our improv show that the theater department put on. We did games like One Voice, Group Monologue, and World's Worst, where we would get suggestions from the audience.
This week at Renaissance, we are rehearsing for Renaissance Under the Stars, which is like a concert held by the students every year. It's once a year, and the tickets are $7 for next Friday.
This week at Renaissance, we had Spirit Week to celebrate our annual Renaissance Under the Stars, which is a chance for students to perform.
This week at Renaissance, we've been doing a dance unit in gym, so every day we go outside and work on our dancing.
This week at Renaissance, for the Freshman Academy, the theater arts class put on performances that were written and directed by some of the people in our classrooms.
This week at Renaissance High School in Spanish 3 class, our teacher gave us a scenario and we had to make a little mini play out of that, kind of like a telenovela.
Today in the life of Renaissance and pre-cal class, we are learning how maps can coordinate with vectors.
This week at Renaissance, we had a prototype day for our year-long project. It was insane. It was so much fun. So basically we had people come in from, it was parents, different teachers, all that. We just showed them our year-long projects.
This week at Renaissance, for our Semester 2 iLab Kickoff, Dr. Miller came and talked to us about the EIC, which inspired us for this next semester of iLab.
This week at Renaissance, we had our first Copy House of the New Year, where students, freshmen through seniors, performed covers and originals of songs.
This week at Renaissance High School, we're having a little art show for Spanish 3. Basically, us Spanish 3 students created our own art, inspired by other Spanish artists around the world.
What we're doing this week on English is that each person has a character and have to investigate about them, and then at the end we get performing the character.
This week at Renaissance, we had rehearsals for The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which will be showing on February 28th, 29th, and March 1st.
This week at Renaissance, students worked on a year-long iLab project. My group worked on a podcast about meditation and mindfulness.
For Year in Review, thank you, Jerry Bozeman, for capturing these great memories.